Okay, this next question comes from Gabriel, and Gabriel says, what are some ways for finding qualified leads for my sales funnel during these COVID times? I have a franchise company. We sell a business model for an all-natural wellness specialty store. We are new with 7 locations, and traditionally we counted on franchising trade shows and expos for quality leads. I figured our footprint grew. As our footprint grew, we would get more organic leads and interest from visiting another store or landing on our website, etc. With all the trade shows canceled and franchising being a new industry, I'm still learning every day about this, and we are struggling to track down candidates that we can pitch our franchise to. Also note, because we sell CBD oil, we cannot advertise on any social media, Google, or more traditional methods. Okay, if it were me, what I would do is I would look and see if there's any other larger business opportunity or franchise organizations in your space. And if so, what are they doing? Where do they advertise? I would also look at some point, whether it's myself, depending on what my role with the company is, or do I hire a business development person to go out there, and their job is to do nothing but find potential candidates and make that their role. There are people I know that specialize in this, and maybe finding somebody who specializes in that type of industry would be a good person for you to find. They'd be a hunter, basically. I also think that getting out there and positioning yourself as an authority expert and talking about franchising and the success that you've had and what your products do and the success stories of your entrepreneurs that are getting the franchises, by getting your name out there more and more in traditional third-party articles like newspapers and online magazines and things like that, where you're talking about your story and how you're creating jobs and you're creating opportunities and all these things, you're going to naturally get some people like that. You know, I prefer a type of business that either A, I can actually do advertising, or B, I can hire a salesperson and I know where the prospects are, and my job is to call on those prospects to turn them, actually, I know where the leads are, and then I have a salesperson that calls on those leads to turn them into qualified prospects to pull them into my funnel. I like having a business where I can control my activity levels as far as finding out where the leads are. In your business, I would try to find out where your leads are. I know that in a lot of publications, Fast Company, Entrepreneur, USA Today, all those places, there are a ton of advertising opportunities for you to advertise. I think it's a numbers game, man. I want to get my business name and opportunity out there to as many people. And in the beginning, some of them might not produce any results, and some might. It's just kind of testing the waters to see what's going to happen. It's like when you go fishing. You don't know where the fish are always, so you just drive around, you drop in your line. After about 30 minutes, if you don't get anything, you drive somewhere else in your boat, and you figure out until you find the place where all the fish are. So it's the same thing with advertising. I'll have this question answered by a couple more mentors that might have some experience with this, but unfortunately, that's the best I can give you, Gabriel. Thanks, man.